So far just goes to show you how important the height of the serve is to keep it low to the net. Again, the Chinese men right now, the big question in the world of table tennis, they've been the most dominant force the world has known, but recently, from the Men's World Cup to the German Open, have shown that they are beatable, and a little bit more beatable than I think most of the world considered them before. Shu-Shin lobbed down. This does not happen often. Samsonov, who else lobs down Shu-Shin? One of the biggest forehand strokes. That last one sits way high. Solid defense from the European hope from Denmark, Jonathan GROTH. Oh, Shu-Shin gets so many back on the table. He could take it later than most with that long stroke, often taking it a little bit later, closer to the ground. Shu-Shin fans in the crowd thrilled. Table tennis fans, period, should be thrilled watching Shu-Shin play. Jonathan GROTH played so many shots in that rally, just right.
Nick, 3-2.
Oh, an ace. An ace with side spin on it nonetheless. I mean, this is side spin bending towards Shu-Shin, not a lot, but it's got to be fast and it's got to be mostly top spin. I mean, he's called the cloud walker for a reason. If he's not able to jump across clouds to reach that, the element of surprise, Jonathan GROTH takes one step the wrong way, and that's enough to cost him the point. Clever idea from GROTH. Waiting for it to come off the table, but Shu-Shin's serve well placed. Second chance, but still a confident Shu-Shin waits for the spinny slow ball. Oh, right down the line. Shu-Shin, power and placement, precision. Whole bunch of other B words, and out here, he's taking the lead once again. I was thinking about the last time we saw Jonathan GROTH in a singles match for televised table tennis. Might have been here in Sweden when he hit that crazy behind the back shot. It was against Matthias Carlsen. Now, it's always interesting to me to see someone who chose while looking at the opponent before turning to get the ball. Feels like it's a bit of a statement of confidence. A little confrontational, some eye contact there from Jonathan GROTH.
5-6.
It is very interesting, the difference in body language. Both players are very nice. Shu-Shin, incredibly kind. Although definitely took a toll on Harimoto yesterday. Game 6 and around the net winner. Wouldn't be surprised if that's in the top 10. Second towel break of the game, tied up 6 points each. Now, if you're a little newer to table tennis, haven't been following the World Tour, first of all, I highly recommend that you do, because one, it's thoroughly entertaining. Two, the more you know about these players, the more exciting it is to watch. Shu-Shin, the heavy favorite here, but a little bit rusty. Some emotional shakeup on the Chinese national team. Nice change of placement, GROTH bending it up. Brings out the so instead of a cho. But a variety of spins here. Instead of the inside-out forehand, plays it more parallel down the middle of the table. Once again, burned. Now this is where Shu-Shin really has to build some confidence in his backhand. I mean, for years, there was a good year or two gap, I would say, where Fan Zhendong and Ma Long were dominating against Xu Xin. And Fan Zhendong, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I can remember, edge of the racket for GROTH. He's going to say that Fan Zhendong has had a gigantic winning streak against Xu Xin since he broke open that pattern. I think Xu Xin had 5 in a row, and then Fan Zhendong had about 6. When we get access to the head-to-head information, I'll keep you posted on that. Either way, GROTH in the lead by 1. This is surprising to me. Xu Xin serving from that far out on the forehand, basically saying, I dare you to play to my backhand, and I'm going to run around it and take a forehand, which means GROTH has to keep it really wide to the backhand or dare go right back to the forehand side, which seems pretty bold. I wouldn't put it past him at this point. GROTH up by 2 with the serves. Spinning backhand and no chop block needed. It is 3 game points for Jonathan GROTH to take game 1. While Xu Xin has been no stranger to the comeback. We saw it yesterday and we saw it against Lin Gaoyuan at the World Championships. GROTH getting the first could be crucial.
10-7.
Serve does it. Jonathan GROTH 11-7 in the battle of the lefties, the Southpaws. It is Denmark's Jonathan GROTH leading 1-0 over the Cloudwalker. Wang Hao, deep in thought, will be preparing his player to take game number 2. Coming up right after this.
全是下雨，要不然你快搓它一下，或者说摆到正手短，摆到正手短的话，它无非就是什么这个，有可能就是回你，回你正手这下子，我把它推出去也可以，对吧？或者再卸一下，要不然我就卸到小三角，出台一点，让这种它掉你干嘛？没关系，没关系。对，要不然我就再卸到小三角这儿，它正手一掉，因为它正手我看它正手，你发这球正手小三角掉的一般，对吧？
Och sen så likadant spela mycket rakt, precis som du själv säger. Det är helt rätt. Just att komma in, öppna upp spelet med backhand, jättebra. Aggressiv, aggressiv.
Back for game number 2. Jonathan GROTH of Denmark leading 1-0 over Xu Xin. A long way to go, but still an impressive start for the underdog on the receive. Look at this focus. Xu Xin with the loaded spinny ball. Soft, and GROTH stays closed and hits a winner. Very patient. The balance of Jonathan GROTH. This is crucial. He doesn't freak out, stays calm. This is tough. Xu Xin is so strong in the counter loop rallies, forehand to forehand. The penhold grip has more versatility in the wrist, and Xu Xin uses that very well. From adding side spin to the ball to varying amounts of top spin and sometimes even the opposite spin inside out. To the forehand. What a high-risk shot and an outstanding point so far. Again, Xu Xin not able to get the big forehand attacks in, but the Cloudwalker right now looks like he's stepping on some rain clouds, getting a little bit mushy. Usually he can get just about anything back, especially if he's not turning the backhand corner.
Please, 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 please. Not ready.
Best time to ace somebody is when they're not looking. GROTH, neither player looking at that point. the speed.
Go free.
The long leaping lunges. And Shushin gets out for the wide forehand. Watch how wide Shushin's steps are. Turns for one deep and takes it from behind the body with that forehand. Can be quite taxing on the shoulder.
3-0.
You can feel the pressure build on GROTH. Shushin with that serve, it's tough to keep in many places. I would say for GROTH, when he played relaxed and kept it short to the forehand side, it was very helpful for him, especially when Shushin was ready to turn the corner. Clever idea, but just not enough. A little bit too wide. So Shushin, some smart combinations with the angles on the early short shots. He's getting in the forehands. Again, for Koki Niwa, when he beat Shushin, he said playing early in the point, wide out to the forehand.
6-3.
Now, GROTH doesn't feel quite as calm as he did in the early parts of this game and pretty much throughout game one. It's tough to stay relaxed, but again, that confidence of taking the first shot from the opponent. GROTH looks more relaxed in this point. Some of the Chinese fans we saw last week in Germany as well, actually, right behind Wang Hao. Changing it up here with the serve.
8-4.
So heavy spin, a little bit shallow, low to the net, and GROTH sending it into the second towel break with 4 points between them rather than 6. There were the fans cheering for Shushin.
8-4.
There have been many points so far in this game where GROTH has just felt like he was a little bit bullied or cornered from the receive game to the opening forehand. We've had a few pop up and out.
Lock in.
6 game points for Shushin. Now, while the backhand of Shushin is strong, it's definitely not known for its consistency. First one has time on the second. He's quite strong in the fast pace with the backhand, but when given time, so-so it seems. Chop block and 2 off the bounce doesn't work for GROTH. 11-5, Shushin takes back control. Tied up at 1 game apiece. Let's see what happens. Game 3 coming up right after this.
1-1 i set mellan Jonathan Groth och Shushin.
Om du spelar en kort forward på den serven, om du kan det. Spelar en kort tillbaka. Jag tycker du ska in med backhand på den. Ja. Och likadant. Jag menar, någon gång om det är så, ger honom riktigt långt, även om det är kamikaze-shot, men just så att han inte får komma in över bordet och veta att det kommer kort halvlångt. Sen möjligt egen så. Kanske slår han nog lite snett ner med hans backhand också. Försöker flytta ut det lite mer. Han ligger här hela tiden nu.
Ja, 坚决点就行。
Game number 3, and Jonathan GROTH has a lot of work cut out for him. Again, he didn't look like the same player in game 2 as he did in game 1. I don't think behind the table, despite getting that 1 point lobbing down Shushin, I don't think this is going to be where he wins. I think near the table, soft touch over the table.
2-0.
Deep to the backhand here.
2-1.
Easier said than done. Groth goes down the middle of the table, tries to play into the backhand side. Shushin steps around, but still Groth takes the point. There we go, surprise with the wrist. The touch on the first ball, get the opening over the table. This was the recipe in game one of many key ingredients. Flexibility and surprise angles from Groth out wide to the forehand. This is easier said than done, but from under the table, a little shallower shot, I think, will be less comfortable for Shushin to counter. Some power on the step around. Jonathan Groth, believe it or not, I guess you would believe it because you've seen it a few times so far in this match as Wang Hao stares off. It's quite powerful, especially on the forehand. He's a pretty big guy. He's very fast as well. Quite clever, which is important, as he mentioned in his Ask a Pro Anything interview. That mental game. He said you've got players who can loop forever all around the world. Can counter loop, can hit the ball powerfully, but under pressure can find the opponent's weaknesses, can find ways to break patterns and fool the opponent.
3-5.
That's that ball that's tough to play to the backhand. Finally did it. He played it to the backhand, earned the higher up ball, but wanted to run around it. And by the time it dropped, it was still loaded with spin. Not an easy shot.
Eight. 3-6.
Oh, just misses. Didn't look like the most comfortable backhand. A little bit of a late decision maybe from Groth. Shushin powerful when he gets that forehand in, leaves the whole table open and still not concerned with the security of the other side. Nice opening. Shushin's serves have drifted off the side of the table in the past. This one comes off the back edge. Confident opening shot. There we go, that's English. Second towel break of the game. 4-point difference here. Shushin getting into the rhythm here.
Left. 4-9.
Oh, nice surprise. Shushin calmly plays it down the line. Looked like a bit of role reversal here with Groth stepping around for the forehand. Starts to turn the corner, that one step, wrong direction. Shushin just puts it the other way. 6 game points. Oh, racket behind the head. Shushin brings it back. 11-4, takes a 2-1 lead in game number 4. Coming up right after this.
Shushin som tidigare nämnt världstrea och har på sin väg fram till kvartsfinal betvingat dels Taiwans Chen Chenan, men även japanska ultimaten Tomokazu Harimoto som man lyckades slå i sjunde och avgörande set med 11-9, alltså minsta möjliga marginal. Du behöver fram det här i kvartsfinal.
Det behöver inte vara jättekvalitet bakom. Jag kan inte sluta honom på det. Jag tror du ska hålla på och testa runt. Sen vet du inte om du har så bra känsla när han slår under. För du ser när det är under, väl? Ja. Kan du läsa hela landet? Jag vet. Men är det möjligt att peta den kort? Men är det någon som kan peta den kort så är det du. Jag tror att man ska börja spela lite mer. Visst, du spelar barhand en gång så ska du runt. Annars lite mer upp igen. Ja? Kanske testa den serven du hade mot Rights Piece också.
Game number 4, and Shushin has been in control ever since the end of game 1. After dropping that the start of game 2, it hasn't been the same for GROTH. Shushin makes it look easy. From the start of this shot, from the start of this rally, it looks like there's no way a human being will keep that ball in play. Shushin, from right near the ground, loops it back. And even that far out of position, a forehand from about 2 steps wide on the backhand side. That's the investment Shushin makes. That's how confident he is in his forehand and his footwork. Doesn't have to worry about the other side. Right into the body, right on the crossover point. Not a point dropped yet. Timeout here for Jonathan GROTH. Interesting to see it that way. Goes for the towel quickly. Coach Linus Bernstein. Again, this is the time. Shushin goes up 3-1. It seems unlikely. Some quick potassium there. Banana ready to go. Still no takers. So what's it going to take for Jonathan GROTH? In over the table is where he's been strongest for me. The soft touch on the first ball. Counter Shushin's attack with placements. Or take the opening wide out to the forehand early in the point. Once you get into the forehand exchange with Shushin, it's really important that the first ball is quality. Because if he loops his first one with the forehand, it's tough to play it back to his backhand, catch him out of position. And very tough to play it too wide out of reach on his forehand. Catch him turning the corner, surprise him short to the forehand. Shushin's good in the flip game on the backhand side, taking the forehand over the backhand side of the table. There's gonna have to be some surprise here because if Shushin's over the table already, he's dangerous, but when he's on the backhand corner, it's tough to keep it short coming in late. Bold long serve and a back edge for Shushin. Timeout diffused so far. Oh, back edge right back.
Hold on.
So GROTH with another point on defense, but I don't think you should get a false sense of confidence playing defense. Well, he's won 2 points that I can recall from back there. This is not the strategy for him to win. Wants to stay in close. There we go, soft touch. Try and keep it low to the net. 2 out of the first 3 points since the timeout. Good percentage for GROTH if he keeps this up. Be leading in no time.
2-4.
They'll be tied at 6-6, and then he'll run away with the game. But we have a small sample pool so far. Anything could happen. That's the right idea. We've seen that from GROTH a few times where he misses wide trying to play it to the backhand line. Shot block does not come down. I was wondering where this serve was, the shovel serve. Bit of the reverse spin. Hadn't seen Shushin tested on that. Ball will naturally carry out to the forehand of GROTH. Shushin does something similar right back. Again, they're both left-handed players. So that inside-out spin will have a similar effect for both. Right into the middle. Shushin with the big loop takes back control. Last shot goes a bit wild. Again, patience in the push play. This is tough for GROTH. He'd won some points in rallies like this with Shushin behind the table, but here it didn't even look like he was going for power. He's playing a steady loop, not trying to finish the point, not able to keep it on the table. Oh no, she started the Shushin Jai-O, but her friends didn't come in. Got to get your friends' backs.
Entry.
You never want to have to hear the same person complete the Jai-O chant. 7 game points for Shushin. And dominance to go up 3-1. Jonathan GROTH looking for answers, but hasn't found some since game 1. Game number 5 coming up right after this short break.
3-1-ledning och därmed ett ganska gynnsamt utgångsläge för matchen i stort. Men man ska aldrig säga aldrig i denna sport. Här är marginalerna små och det svänger snabbt och häftigt.
Jag tänkte med honom sen att du vågar sticka runt. Han lobbar upp mycket mot din backhand och så håller du en backhand. Våga gå runt för den om du känner att du löst på den. Ja, annars kan jag gå tillbaka på den här. Nej. För någon, han spelar ganska... Ja. Men just det här så att han inte vet att du står kvar. Att någon ja, nej, men just att du vågar gå runt och skrämmer honom också så han inte vet att han får lugn och ro när han börjar åka mot backhand. Du ser samma sak. Någon gång, det är helt rätt som du går in med backhand och kan sätta en väldigt bra boll. Kanske lite mer sätta press lite långt mot mitten och sen ligga på nästa. Kör vi, Jonathan. Tror vi på det nu?
Go to serve.
Jonathan GROTH with his back against the ropes, starting off with the serve. Shushin leading 3-1. That first point could not have been on the to-do list for Jonathan GROTH.
Late. Roll 1.
Gotta love Shushin. Jonathan GROTH did exactly what I wanted to see. Played it to the backhand side. Got a softer shot from Shushin, but then gets the forehand attack from below the table.
Next. 2-0.
Strong use of a long push. Fast and deep on the table, that's how to do it. Bit of surprise there.
One free.
Semi-chop block received there, doesn't come down. It's gonna be effective for a fast, long serve. Something with topspin from time to time. But at this level, the ball will usually come long for a third ball attack.
Late. One free.
I'm still waiting, out of all the creative shots we've seen Shushin do throughout his career, for his reverse penhold forehand. I've seen it in practice, and if he's up 10, I forgot if he said 10-4, maybe it was 10-3. On a TV table, he might pull it out. But other than that, he needs to play the safe shot. He needs to do what he can to ensure the win.
Ball free.
Sort of a fake snake from under the table. Groth wiggles the racket after, but no spin, just top spin. No side to make the ball kick either way.
Sorry.
Ball.
Not the first time we've seen an effective serve long and fast to the forehand. Xu Xin says, okay, I got it. Sometimes you will serve fast to my forehand. Got to keep that ready. Smart combination. You're going to go fast and long to the forehand. The next one deep to the backhand corner. Test the feet of Xu Xin when you've got him cautious, when you've got him concerned about the other side of the table. This is how using the serve before you, serving in combination, can work out very well for the server.
5-6.
Still a 1-point lead for Groth as Xu Xin gets his forehand in. His fist. Really excited to get through this point. This is how difficult Xu Xin makes it with the traditional backhand in the lobbing game. Look at this. Reminiscent of Kim Tak-soo, Yu Sung-min, Yu Nam-gyu.
7-5.
Many traditional Chinese pen holders like Lu Guoliang and others before him. I was curious. I was thinking that he'd try a long serve again from the different position. But Xu Xin waits patiently, doesn't anticipate or turn. Now remember, the crowd here would love to see Jonathan Groth continue. The last hope for the European side. Again, a little bit off the top of the net, but so focused on winning the points. Xu Xin, it's funny, even when he looks stressed, has so much charm. Seems to really be enjoying himself, able to keep it light and cool. In 2016, taking World Tour titles, had a similar expression against his teammates. This is the shot deep on the table into the body on the backhand side. Groth has had a lot of practice against this serve so far, and you could see the stress in the front row from Chinese fans. Clever idea. Coming over the table with that wrist. Xu Xin just creeping behind. You're walking home late at night. 2 steps behind you is Xu Xin. You keep turning around, moving faster towards your home, and he speeds up as well. So much pressure from that backhand corner. Xu Xin on your heels. No time for a flat tire. Groth, second serve. Groth makes the perfect shot to the backhand. Xu Xin floats it up, and Groth has nowhere to go. Watch this one more time. This is all you can ask for. Xu Xin, Groth has to take a risk and play that to the forehand. the safe shot, Shushin's just too fast. If he knows where you're going, he'll get there. You have to surprise the man. It's not easy to do, and it's easier said than done. Again, a very spinny ball. But GROTH knows that if he plays safe, it's not a winning recipe. The flat hit from the body, Shushin with match points. At least 3 in a row now for Shushin. And Shushin does it, 11-9, 4 games to 1. A good handshake there between the two, and then Cloudwalker walks on to the next round, the semifinals. He will be playing against the winner between Koki Niwa and Fang Bo in the next round. And a strong performance in the last game from Jonathan GROTH, but a stronger performance from Shushin. And from after that first game, there was no turning back. Stick around, we've got another match coming up in just a little bit. It's going to be Miyu Kato versus world number 1, Ju Ling. You're watching the 2017 Seamaster Swedish Open.
Miyu Kato från Japan och världsettan Ju Ling från Kina. Men det dröjer ett par minuter innan den matchen går av stapeln, så passa för all del på att ta en bensträckare, sup in lite frisk luft och köper kanske något gott att äta eller dricka. Så ses vi här igen om en liten stund.